Hello, all you beautiful people. Happy Sunday. Let me just write a couple things down. I'm super excited about the show, but then again, I'm super excited about all the shows that I do. But thank you guys for tuning in to the Gift of Gab yet again. Like I said, my last video that I did 2 weeks ago, I'm keeping up with doing 2 shows a month. If I might end up doing more, but I'm not sure right now. But for right now, I'm doing 2 shows a month. So this is my first show for the month. I'm interviewing a friend of mine. Her name's Jasmine. And her brand is Late Night Lingerie by Dawnsha. And she likes to go by that. That's her name that she's been using. It's her middle name. But it's Jasmine. So she's coming on the show tonight. And then 2 weeks from now, I have already booked her. I have my good friend Shayna Knight. She's coming on my show to promote a kind of like a black farmers market in Frederick County. And they're doing a pop-up Friday after Thanksgiving, Black Friday. So I'll be having another cool show in the next 2 weeks. So look forward to that. Little bit more business to get out the way. I am still looking for writers for my site. I've been so busy, I haven't even been able to write anything in a month. So if you know anyone that likes to write, maybe someone young, maybe someone in college that just needs somewhere to post their content, please let me know. I am looking for interns in that aspect. Any more business? Yes, I'm actually starting to do, I just answered myself. I'm starting to do more promotions. So I just had a good friend of mine. I don't think he's on here, but my friend John Q. He just gave me some pants of his. He wants me to review and put up and let people know and do some promotion. So if you guys need promotion for your businesses, your brands, I think I might be the girl you should talk to. I can help you guys with promotions, help you guys formulate a plan. But yes, I am doing promotions as well. So tonight, like I said, my friend Jasmine's coming on. We're going to be talking about her website, her entrepreneurship, how she started doing this type of business, which is like self-care. Let's see if she's joined. Okay, she's not on here yet, but yeah, she has lingerie. She's doing bonnets, durags, handmade candles, lip gloss, like essential oils, like sexy robes to go with the lingerie. She does a lot. So I thought that's why it would be cool to have her on here. Let's see where this girl at. All right. Give me 1 second. Still getting her to join. But yeah, her website seems super cool. It's a black-owned business. It's a small black-owned business. She packages everything herself. So of course I want to put a spotlight on a small black business, especially during the holidays. I mean, as much as we don't want to spend, you know, I mean, I know I don't personally, but it is holiday season, so you're going to be spending some money. But I'd rather know where my money's going. I kind of get tired of spending my money on these big corporations that don't care about me. They don't care about my interests, things that I'm into. So yeah, she is a small black business, and you know, could be comparable to like Fenty, but Fenty is black owned because it's by Rihanna. But again, it's not a small business. And of course, your money's going to, you know, God knows where. So it'll just be cool to don't know what just happened. It'll be cool to be able to know where my money's going. Gabby, what's up? Okay, so I'm still waiting for this girl to join. I don't know where she is. Bear with me. Cool. Well, I'll just keep talking until she gets on. Let's see what's been going on with me. I've been doing a bunch of stuff. Like I said, I've been doing promotions. I'm actually trying to promote myself more. Music's loud. You guys can see I'm featuring my messy closet. It's my backdrop today. You know, you got to switch it up sometimes. But yes, I'm trying to promote myself a little bit more. I definitely want to do more modeling. So if you guys have any brands or anything, you know, hit your girl up, you know. I think I could be all American, you know. Give you guys what you need. So I want to promote myself more. I want to model more. And yeah, see what I can do. Oh, hey, Reggie. Y'all know I love me some Reggie now, okay? One of my good friends out here in the city. Okay, so my girl joined, so it's Liddy. Thank you for bearing with me, y'all. Sometimes you gotta improvise. You know what I mean? Okay. Hey, girl.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me well? Perfect. What's up, girl?
How are you?
Good. How are
Yes,
you?
I love that mannequin.
Thank you.
I'm like,
Hey,
okay.
everybody.
How are you tonight?
Good, for the most part. How about you?
I'm doing well. I'm kind of battling a headache, but I just took some medicine, so we should be good.
That's good. That's good.
Are you wearing some of your clothes right now?
I am. I'm wearing my robe and
Ooh.
I'm wearing one of the tops, which I did purposely. For a
Okay, and I
reason.
know
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Cute. Okay, well, if
Exactly.
you want to give a little intro about yourself and kind of, you know, who you are and your business and your site and things like that.
Yes. Okay, so my name is Dawnsha. My business is called Late Night Lingerie by Dawnsha. My real name is Jasmine. That is just my middle name. But yeah, kind of how my business came about was I, like many people, don't like working for people. I've always kind of been a independent type of person, or a person that just likes to do things for themselves. Um, and with that go hand in hand. So that's kind of how that came about. But the idea itself, I want to say I was thinking of this years ago, but I was like, didn't have enough money, didn't know how to kind of go into it, didn't know what to do about it. So I kind of just like let it go. Then that's when I gotten older, of course, and I did my research, did a lot of things to know how to basically get the business running. So of course, like I stated, I did a blueprint, jot down all my ideas, did everything as far as budgeting, what I wanted to sell, things I'm going to come across, things I want to put it to the side, like how I want the style to be, the website to be. There's so many things that just go into it. So it's just
Yeah.
like, it's so much. You got to look into the vendors if you're looking to buy from somebody. If you're not looking to buy from somebody, then you got to see who, you know, what warehouse you're going to go to, who you're going to speak with. You got to sometimes get approval on designs, approval on if you can use their photos, if you can do certain things like that. So it's like, it's so much. It's so much, but it's worth it. It's worth it. I woke
There
up
we
one day
go.
and I was just
Yeah.
like, I woke up and I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna start this business. I did a lot of YouTube research, of course. It's like my best friend when it comes to anything.
YouTube
Did a lot of
University.
YouTube research. Yeah. Yeah. So
Girl,
that
yes.
researching, trial and error, of course. Like there was things. My whole website was supposed to be based on panties because I just love panties. So it was gonna be like just
Yes.
all type of panties. But then I was like, Jasmine, you know, you like robes, you like play suits, you know, this and the
Yeah.
third. So then I changed it to a whole like vibe where it's supposed to be a whole like late night vibe. So anything that you can think of basically that you would use towards the night or if you're about to get ready for bed. That's basically what my store is about. So that's why I sell the candles, lip gloss to put on your lips, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The bonnets, the durags, all of that. That's just for the theme of my store, yeah. But like I said, a lot came to it. Of course, I got inspiration from certain people, but I always had an idea to want to do a business, and I always wanted to do a business. So I always wanted to started my own. Now, I'm not even going to really say I had somebody really inspire me, but as far as
Right.
styles and what's in, you know, just kind of going with the wave, I guess.
Yep.
I was able to get ideas, you know, I mean, inspiration. But yeah, that's kind of how that came about.
That's good though. I mean, people don't realize, like, you know, you can't just wake up one day and be like, okay, I'm gonna have a booming business by next month. Like, I mean, if you can do that, then kudos to you. But I mean, a lot of
Man,
research and time, and even like you said, the theme down to your website, like
yes,
that stuff it takes a lot. And someone who's creative, um, you know, I know you're creative as well, but
thank
someone who's
you.
creative in the aspect of, I'd rather do all of that myself. Like, I know you can
Right.
hire people, and I'm such a perfectionist
Mhm.
in my own right that I design my own websites. I have to take my own pictures. I have to do this, that, and the third, because it's hard to try and sell your vision to someone else for them to do it. And you
Exactly.
can, don't get me wrong. That's why I do things like that for other people, but you know, that's why they exist, like graphic
Yeah.
designers and photographers and website
Exactly.
design. And, you know, of course I understand it, but it's hard to even build, like, you know, a team, I guess.
Mhm.
Um, because you have to have people that care and that have that like-minded, like ideas as you. So have you
Exactly.
had any
Trustworthy. All
difficulty
of that. Mhm.
yeah, have you had any difficulty when it came to trying to explain your vision to people when it came to your brand?
Honestly, because I had did music before anyway, I was kind of reaching out to the people. So as far as the graphic design,
Mm,
like for my, even the one that you put on the picture today, for the little post or whatever,
right.
yeah, that was designed by the same person that designed things for my music. So I actually was
Okay, that's
connected with
dope.
them. Exactly. So I kind of had, you know, they already kind of had a feel of what I was going for on top of the fact
Dope.
they
Okay.
followed me and all of that. So yeah, they kind of knew what I was going for, but I know exactly what you mean, like as far as trying to put your, you know, your ideas in somebody else and them having that same, you know, just feel that you
Yeah.
have. But if anything, I haven't ran into it lately or anything like that. I would
Good.
say when it comes to as far as like the getting the stickers for like the candles or my perfume oil, stuff like that, you
Mm,
have to be very detailed because you're not, you know, you're not face to face video chatting these people. You are either texting them, the
oh,
vendors, you're texting them or you're messaging them back and forth. So you got to be very detailed, send pictures,
mm.
show the styles how you want it. But for the most part, I haven't had any issues. Like everything that I've requested has been, thank you.
Oh,
Woo, you know what I mean? Thank you.
okay.
But yes, lucky for me. But yeah, like it goes hand in hand, like you said. As far as me starting my business, I actually thought of the idea 6 months prior to me actually launching. So
Okay.
I literally told myself, Jasmine, you're not going to launch until 6 months. That way it gave me time to get my product, gave me time
Yeah.
for any trial and error. If I did have to, you know, take this out or put this in here, it gave me time to speak with the vendors, gave me time to get more ideas, you know what I mean? So I did that purposely just
That's
so I'm
smart.
not jumping in. Because, yeah, it's not appealing when you, to be real, it's not appealing when you go on a website or you go on somebody's page and it's like, oh, I'm selling this, two smalls, two larges, blah, 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 hit my DM. That's not appealing. You know what I mean? I'm just sorry, it's not appealing. You have to put in the work. You can't just wake up and be like, I'm about to just start doing this. No, it's not how it works. You have to literally create a blueprint, create steps, because create a budget, okay? The budget is like the big, yeah, it's just, it's, I don't know, it's basic to me as far as doing that, but you can't just do that. And it's not trustworthy. When I do that, sometimes I see people, I'm like, I don't want to buy from them because I don't trust that it's valid. Like, you know, just certain things, and they could be telling the truth, but, you know, just a lot of that go along with it. And like you said, the style, like, I don't want to go on somebody's page and I just see that you screenshotted it from somebody else's page. Like, no, you know, I
Oh
want
my
to see that work and
God.
that effort. I want to see it on your mannequin. I want to see it on your body. You know, I want to see everything. I want to see the flaws, how you're
Yes.
coming up. I don't like seeing, okay, I'm going to screenshot this, blah, blah, blah. Here's my link.
I hate
So it's
seeing
just a
sites like that,
lot. Yeah.
especially on Instagram, because I do like, I guess you could say, fast fashion. I do
Yeah.
have my pieces. I mean, a lot of this is fast fashion. It's just like, you know, it's what's in style right now. It's a
Yeah.
shirt for
Mhm.
$25. Cool. I might wear it this season and then it won't be in next season. I'm not going to be mad about it. But I see a lot of these boutiques that I go to on like Instagram, Facebook. There'll be screenshots from other sites that I've looked at previously. And I'm like, are y'all trying to take my money? This could be a real business, but I couldn't tell because your website looks plagiarized. Like,
Right.
I get if you get it from vendors and things like that, whatever, but it doesn't seem personalized. A lot of these sites
Right.
aren't like that. So the first thing I said when I went on your page was how, first of all, how nice it looked, but then second of
Thank
all,
you.
you know, all the pictures are from you. Like, you can tell that they
Right.
are. Yeah, and it's like it's
Yes.
crazy that people don't think of, you know, when they do businesses like that, things like that matter to us. Like,
Yes.
I got this
Mhm.
shirt from what, Pretty Little Thing. That's like an
Mhm.
accredited site.
I love
People know that
you.
site. Yeah, and the shirt was like $15, whatever.
Mhm.
But I was willing to spend it on that site, but I'm not willing to spend it at one of these boutiques if it looks fake and it could be real.
Right.
So yeah, yeah. So I feel
I
like
know
that's like
exactly what you
major.
mean. Right.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna
Exactly.
lie, I did order something earlier from this boutique. It looks sketchy, but I did get a confirmation email.
But see, don't get me wrong. Yes, when you contact them and you see, it be good, but just be like, you know what I mean? The appealing of it, how it looks, it can make you, or bring you in or bring you out. But it's the
It'll
same
bring
thing with
you out.
packaging. Yeah, the same thing with
Hmm.
packaging and stuff like that. Like I'm sure when you receive items, I don't know. I feel like with other companies, big companies, they send you items and it's
They
regular
would just
packaging
throw
because they
something in
have
a
so much.
box.
Exactly, it's so much product. They don't have the time to dedicate the work and put all what
Facts.
they want to put in there, I guess. But when you're doing it with a small business, you have the opportunity of getting that
Yes.
care, showing that work they did. And that's another thing that's important. So you want to budget for that too, because some people think, I'm just going to throw this in the bag and throw it out. Presentation is a lot. Just like when you're a chef, presentation is a lot. So if
Mm.
you're putting out food, you want it to look presentable. It can taste good all it wants, but if it looks nasty,
Ah, that's true.
yeah. So it's just, certain things.
Yeah, you're right
It's a
about
lot.
that. Because I've definitely gotten
Yeah.
some packages recently that have looked real janky. And I'm like, dang, y'all really don't care about me, huh? I just spent $100 on your site. This is what I
Right.
get. Oh, all right. Okay. Okay, so I got some questions I
Exactly.
wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
Um, so I know you said you had thought about this for a while. I know for myself, I thought of doing this show for like 2+ years, and no money goes into it. Like, I'm not spending money to do this right now. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Mhm.
But it was more so like getting the balls, I guess you could say, to put yourself out there. And
Yeah.
I don't think people realize how difficult it is to do things like that. Like,
Yes.
more people would be on live if it was that easy. You would see
Yeah.
you would see way more people on live if it was that easy. It ain't easy now,
Right.
okay?
It ain't.
It is not
It
easy.
ain't. No.
So what was the point where you were like, okay, it's time for me to do this? Like, I'm not putting up with the BS anymore, like with myself. I gotta
I'm
do
just gonna
this. So
do
what
it.
was that thing?
Honestly, I'm gonna say when this pandemic happened, it kind of gave me time
Yeah.
just to kind of think about a lot of things, growth, everything, just so much. And I
Yeah, a
was just
lot of
like, you know
time.
what? Yes, like I was just like, I woke up one day and I said, I'm gonna just start this, and I didn't stop. I don't. One thing about me, I don't too much care for opinions because people are going to have opinions. Can't please everybody,
Hmm.
but I aim to please most. So what I try to do is
Yes.
take that, and take what I like. And just kind of group them together. That way, I know how I want to go about things. But as far as me just creating that, it was kind of just literally me randomly waking up. It was around June of this year. And I was
Hmm.
just like, yeah, let me just get this started. Like, I'm tired of waiting. And then on top of that, like I said, I was seeing other people and all these young entrepreneurs. And I'm like, they just doing it. Like, oh my
Right.
God. Like, I just need to do it. Like, what am I waiting for? So that's kind of how that came about. Of course, money, but money is not, that's what people don't understand. Money is the difference between, you doing it for a passion, you having a passion for something, and
Yeah.
you just doing it just to get the money. You know what I mean? You
Yep.
can tell even when somebody may be doing your hair and it's like, I need this, I need that, I need that before you come. And then, when you come, I need this, that, and the third. It's like you could tell where their mind is too driven on. Too much, a hairstyle is not going too much. If you have a passion for
Yeah, you're
something,
right.
you're not going to, force money, money, money so much on somebody. But at the same time, I know it comes with it. So that's another reason why, of course, I want to do a business because of that, making my own and hopefully helping my community.
Yes. That's what we love to hear. I love to hear
Yeah.
it, for real.
Thank
So,
you.
I love hearing stories like that because people think that you're supposed to have like something drop out of the sky to tell you to do this.
Right.
Like you
No.
saying you literally woke up one day and was like, nah, I need to grind harder. Like, I need to do this.
Yeah.
I feel like that's way more like humanized than people making up like these stories where, you know, it doesn't seem authentic. That's authentic.
Right.
And
Yeah.
that's kind of
It's
what
just,
happened
and
to
sometimes
me.
it takes you.
Yep.
Yeah, sometimes it takes, you know, you just taking a while and seeing what you really want. Because at the time, I didn't know if it was something I wanted to keep pursuing. You know, I'm like, do I want to do this and the third? When money come involved, am I going to have it? But honestly, like they always say, just go. Like, you're not going to know until you do it. You don't know.
Yes, honey, that is a fact.
Yes.
And I feel like with this generation, like, you know, like my father, he retired like a year ago in like the summer, but he's finally pursuing his passion. Mind you, he's 60 plus years old. So it took him retiring from his 30-year, 29-year career to finally do something. But I love that this generation is so like, I don't know what it is. Something in the water, something in the milk, the
I'm
eggs.
here for that because I feel like it don't matter. Yeah, it don't matter what age. It don't matter what age. Like, you can do what you want to do. If it's something you love, just do it. Like, I don't care what nobody got to say. I don't care. You know, even if your family don't approve. If it's something you love that makes you happy, you have to do it. Your happiness comes before. So if it makes you happy doing it, I don't care if you just like painting or talking about video games. If you like doing that, you know what I mean, do it. Just do it. Like, but make sure you have a plan. Make sure you do have a plan. Yeah.
And that is the important. You have to make sure you have a plan. Like you saying you know, were budgeting, you were doing a blueprint for your business. Besides a business plan, more so for your own mental, you have to think, okay, I'm putting this much time into it. I need to be making at least this much a type of money. Maybe you're thinking like that. Maybe you're not. But then you also have to factor in, like, is this what I want to do? You know?
Right.
During your free time. Because I know you work. So how do you feel working and then when you get off your free time, you're doing this as well?
More work. It's honestly crazy. It's so crazy because, like, my job, I consider it like I don't care for it. It's like it's literally there to pay my bills and to give me this inventory. So I care enough to come and clock in. But even when I'm working, I'm still working. Like, if I'm on break, if I'm on lunch, I'm still working on this. But it actually makes me, it balances out my happiness because I don't feel as happy when I'm clocked in working for something that I don't care to do. You know what I mean? But if I have something I am doing, it kind of balances out like, okay, I feel a little better because I'm doing something I actually like doing, you know? So when I actually clock out, it's better because I'm working on something I love. So it's not too much bad for me, but I know some people, you just have to find a balance. Kind of, and see, and see if it works for you. Some people, you know, you might need a break in between. I literally work on my business almost every day, so it's always on my mind. It's just always something.
And I feel like having that goal in your mind, like I'm sure you would like to do this full time, like to get to the point where you can wake up and just work on, you know, your business and not have to clock in for someone else. But I feel like what could get people through right now is knowing you're working towards something. It's not like you're wasting your time because you're not, you know, you're getting paid, to be honest. You're getting paid and, you know, the bills getting paid too. And you still get to go home and make more money. Like, yeah, so I know it sucks, but I feel like you always have to plan. It's not easy.
I definitely want to say it's not, you shouldn't, what I recommend, you shouldn't definitely quit your day job or quit your job. If that's your main source of income, you shouldn't quit it thinking, okay, this is going to take off. You have to be, you know what I mean, prepared. Like, you know, things may not take off. Like, you may not buy your stuff in, you know, weeks. Like, you don't know. So you have to definitely be you know, be careful of that. But like you said, as long as you know that you want to do it, you're going to be more confident about doing it and sticking to it.
Exactly. Confident. I like that.
Yeah.
So when you were picking pieces for your site, you know, how did you figure out like what your audience would like? You know, how did you know me picking these items, people are going to like this and want to buy them? Is it based off of your opinion or, you know, whatever?
Yeah, both basically. I guess because a lot of people already compliment, oh, you look, you know, I like this. So I was like, okay, I probably already got a sense of style. And then I was an ambassador. I still am an ambassador for Poshmark. So when I was selling items, I think it was like my first month or like my first week. And I I sold probably like 6 or 7 items, and I was like, wow, like y'all like my closet.
Wow.
So when I was getting the good feedback and I became an ambassador probably within like 2 months, I was like, okay, so I can do this. You know, I can pick out clothing people like. So that's kind of where that came to play. I already kind of have a sense of, okay, this is what people like. You know, this is cute. But at the same time, I use what I like. For example, the panties. For me personally, me being a female and me knowing females, you know, for my panties, all my panties, they have cotton at the in the crotch area. Reason being because of, I mean, anybody should know if you're a female why you need cotton in that area. But that was my main, like, that was one of my main things that I wanted to be for my underwears was I knew for sure I wanted that. I didn't care what the style was, lace, this, that, and the third. It's just that I wanted that area good, so my girls are good. But
so what other option is there besides cotton? Because I know I have a few panties. Now that you say that, that rub me the wrong way.
Yes, they got.
But they're cute.
They got They got nylon, spandex, all of that. You know, and don't get me wrong, that's cute for like clothes like these. But for the area, you know what I mean, that just needs to be cotton. So, you know what I mean. But of course, you can switch it up. Like, it's just up to your preference. But that's something. What I was gonna say, the fact that me knowing the trends, like you said, the quick trends going on, I keep that in mind. I don't always base it off of me as well because I'm 5'3", so you know I'm darker in the complexion. So I like to also think of everybody else. You know, yes. So I'm talking about my tall girls, ones darker than me, lighter than me. I think of everything. I think of everything. So I include everything. Some pieces I picked out are not even pieces I would technically wear, but because I know this is cute, you know, somebody might wear this. That's why I pick it out. But some pieces, like this piece, I don't even like pink, truth be told, but this pink is like a baby pink. No, it's a lot of people's favorite. But what's crazy is I love pink lingerie and I love pink makeup. So I wouldn't wear like a pink shirt out, but I wear pink lingerie. So think me trying to put my little, okay, Jess, you need to be different, getting the baby pink, but also thinking of, you know, what girls like, what's cute, lace, things like that. I'm just trying to incorporate other people with, you know, what they like and my ideas as well. But in the process of me starting everything, I also was asking questions, like making polls and getting ideas from other people, you know, what they like, if I was to sell this, if I was to do that. So that's another thing. Yep.
So you would use like social media in a way to try and gain like information from your audience.
Yeah. So majority of my pieces I did pick out myself, majority. But when it kind of got close to me getting a lot of more followers and people interacting with me, that's when I was like, okay, let me go ahead and, you know, start asking them what they like, you know, what is cute, what they think this is cute. And I actually think it builds a better, you know, connection with your people.
Definitely.
Your fans and everything. So I like doing that, but that's kind of how that came to play. Yeah.
That inclusiveness. Yeah, when I was on wait, what are your sizes? What do you go up to? What's your small? You have extra small?
For right now, for my launch, just a small, medium, and large. December is when the plus sizes are going to be added. So it's going to be extra large to 3XL that I'll be selling. So sooner or later in December, that's when it'll be up to 3XL. Yep. I just wanted to see, that's another thing, how things are going to go when I launch. I didn't want to put too much money into, okay, let me get all these products and then nothing sells. You know what I mean? So I was like, let me see. But my launch went good. So I was like, I'm going to go ahead and just get the stuff.
And you launched, you launched a week ago, didn't you?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Okay.
November 1st.
You said so you said it's been going well. So I'm not sure if you had like projections or anything. I don't need to know the details, but do you think that you reached where you wanted to be? Or, you know, are you like, okay, I should do this differently. I should do this differently. It's only been a week, but.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, and actually, yes, I already been thinking about editing some pieces on my page, but outside of that, I did reach, I guess you can say, the money goal, but I did not reach the goal of orders. The goal of orders that I wanted, I guess, within my first week, but I was there, very, very close. So it's not like oh my God, I feel bad about it. It's just more so like you did good. You know what I mean? You have to remain positive. You have to game plan. So if anything, I'm happy about it. I'm not touching it. You know what I mean? I'm steady investing. That's the biggest thing. So Yeah.
I feel like you got to
It's
celebrate small victories as well. You know,
yes.
I get grinding, don't get me wrong, but there are, and you know, you got to celebrate small victories, and you also got to be real with yourself and be like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, like this didn't work at all. This piece is not selling.
Right.
Like, you know, you got to be honest with
Mhm.
yourself. Okay, I'm not going to do this again, or
It's so
maybe I will
true.
do this again.
And that's why I do want to give it like I do want to give it a month to kind of see what items are, being raved about the most, which items are not. That way I know what I need to take down, what I need to put in, and that's exactly
Yes.
why I do connect with the people because, there might be pieces that I do think, okay, this is cute, and it may not be cute to nobody. So, that's why I do what I do. But at the same time, since it is my business, I do like to have my ideas in there, but I'm all open and
I
yeah,
love that.
for different things. Yeah.
And it's
But
almost, oh, it's 8:31 now. If you wanted to say the discount that people, I forgot to say it in the beginning of the video, but we
yes.
decided to do like a promo for this interview. So you guys, dang, look, I'm flexing. Um, do a promo for you guys for her site. She just launched, like she said, so she can go ahead and let you guys know the discount code and stuff.
Yes. The discount's gonna be 30% off on any item up until 12 a.m. tonight. It's weird. The discount code is Don and Gab, but if you put that in, it's not gonna go through. So you have to go to my page. Go to my page. Literally, the first post about us doing this live, you'll see in the description. It shows the discount code. It's like a bunch of numbers, I couldn't remember. So,
Okay.
but it is in there,
Yeah.
30% off. So as long as you guys follow my page or follow me, go to that post, you'll get it.
Go check her out.
Yeah, check me out. Show some
Get
love.
something for
Yeah,
your
I'm
girl.
sure
Get
y'all love the
something
pieces.
for, yes, for
Yes,
your
gang, man,
band. Get some a
anniversary
durag.
date. Holidays is coming up. Valentine's soon gonna be coming up. We all gonna be home, so
Ain't that right?
might as well.
We about to have some Rona babies.
Yeah. Exactly. If you want to do, make sure you do it in my lingerie. Like, yeah, let's do that. I'm here for it.
You're too
But
funny.
yes.
So, besides the money, what are some things that keep you motivated? With your business and with your 9 to 5, of course. I know it could be hard waking up, having to go to work, blah, blah, blah. You got orders coming in, you got to ship them out, you have a deadline, people don't want to wait for their stuff. So what keeps you motivated?
Literally the people, like, I have my days where I'm bad, but when I get a good feedback or I get a compliment it could be a piece like, oh, this is cute. Oh, I like your page. Oh, you're doing good. Honestly, that's what keeps me going. Like, you doing this is what keeps, you know what I mean? It's the things like this that keeps me going because I feel like,
yeah,
it's just something, a passion of mine. So I do like it, but at the same time, I want others to enjoy, the things that I'm selling. So
yeah,
it means a lot when I get the feedback or I do get the support. That's what pushes me and other small businesses. When I see them on the motivational posts, all of that, like those stuff, I just like positive energy. You know what I mean?
me
I just
too.
like good energy around me. So I feed off of that. I feed off of the good positive posts people make. And the small businesses, some of them are very supportive, very supportive.
Yeah.
So it helps when you are feeling down or you're having a bad day. You just got to think about, like, yeah, everybody's going to have a bad day, but at the end of the day, you want to do this. Like, do not stop just because you're having a bad day. Like, take a couple hours off. Yes, like, what I mean? Take a couple hours off. I mean, hey, get you some wine, whatever you need to do to kind of make yourself get back in that place. Either way, just don't give up. I'm a big believer of not giving up. It's something that you like to do. Somebody's going to like it, regardless. There's so many, like I said, lip gloss businesses out here, but you got to see why yours is going to stand out. You got to make sure yours stands out. Yours, is what's going to make people look at your item.
That was my next question.
Yeah.
What makes you stand out?
Yeah. Okay. So it's just in the style. It goes, back to the blueprint. Yep. It goes to the style. How you want your website and stuff to go. You have to look into all of that. The thing about a business that's so beautiful about it is that you can create it yourself. You can, pick anything you want to do. Like, that's the beauty about it. You know what I mean? I'm just like your website, whatever you want to do. So be creative. Don't just go on other people's pages. Oh, okay, they're doing this. Maybe I should do it this way because they're making sales. Yes, you should not do that. Maybe it's working for them, but it may not work for you. You have
Exactly.
to go about what you like. You know, maybe you're a 90s person. You like the 90s. So make your theme about the 90s. Maybe that's what you want to do to stand out. You know what I mean? It's just certain things that I feel like it's a lot of thinking, a lot of researching, you know, and play.
And I feel like it's
But you
being
also,
authentic as well. I feel like
yes.
a lot of people are very in, I don't want to say a lot of people, but being in the social media world and, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I feel very normal. I don't feel like I'm like floating in the air above people. I don't. I
Yeah,
feel very
exactly.
normal and down to earth. Yeah, like I
Mm-hmm.
don't feel above anyone. I just feel like I stand out. That's the difference. I like to
Exactly.
stand out. There's no being better
Exactly.
than anyone. I think it's just being able to make yourself stand out. Me
Exactly.
personally, I'm a very basic dresser. Like, and I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like I have to do the most to stand out. Even with my makeup and
Right.
stuff like that, like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of my style. I'm just pretty regular. I don't know. But my way of standing out is the way that I speak with people. So I like that you're saying the way that you stand out, you know, is with your site. It's through, you know, your creative vision of what you want people to
Mm-hmm.
see and things like that. That's so interesting.
Yes,
Hmm.
yes, and humble is the best way to be. You know, you can be walking around here thinking, I'm better than every website in my thing. You can't be thinking like that. Supporting and networking, that's what you want to do. You don't want to be out here hating on the next person because they thought of this idea before you. That makes no sense to me. Like, you know what I mean?
Look,
You
I'm
need
like, have you
to
been to
do
the
the work.
DMV?
Yes. Yes. Coming from the yes. You know what I mean? Like, it's just no. And that's the thing. People are going to, you know, they're going to hate, they're going to have their doubts, but you have to, you know, stick to your plan. And like you said, as far as, you know, a lot of people will copy, you know, oh, I see this is what's blowing up. Let me copy this. If they, I mean, sooner or later, they're going to be like, you know, this looks the same thing like this website. Let me go to them because they're more trustworthy. You know what I mean? Like, it's just,
That
you have
part.
to, people don't understand that you have to have your own style. Like, it's okay to be inspired. It's okay to be like, that's cute. But put your
Inspired,
own little twist
yes.
to it. Yes. Put your
Yes,
own,
but
put
not
you and you. You know what I mean?
copying.
Put you in it. Like, do not just, okay, I'm about to copy this and it's not work.
I'm sorry, I gotta say it. Y'all that are designer down, I'm sorry, that's not style to me. It's not. I'm
It's
sorry,
not.
I had to say it. Like,
It's not.
this
It's
this outfit
not.
probably cost me $30, and you know what? I'm killing it. Um,
Exactly. And like you said,
it
even
just
with the
blows
makeup and stuff
me.
like that, less is that, like, to me, less is better. Like, you don't have to do the most to stand.
Say it again. Okay, I think her live was going crazy. I'm gonna try and add her back in. Um, cause that was messing up. Hold on. Okay, sorry. It was like your thing was like
Oh, you're
staticky.
good.
Okay, good. It's like I don't know what happened. I know, right? How's Memphis? Oh, look, we got someone that said they want to order something. Hey, Kayla. Okay. Go to her page and click on her last post and go and look in the caption.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you because it's breaking up a little bit. I don't know if you can hear it. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you, but
Can you
the
hear me?
video is not good.
Yeah. Really?
Okay, I heard you there. Okay, I'm gonna ask you this
Repeat.
question. I'm gonna see if you can hear me to answer it.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
how is your selection process from the vendors? What is that like? Because I didn't really know about this until you and I had a full discussion. And, you know, I see all these boutiques and things online, but I always wondered, you know, how are these people getting these clothes? How are they getting them so fast? Like, you know, what goes into this process? I don't know.
Right.
You don't have to spill, you know, all your secrets, but I just want to know, you know, the
Right.
process with working with these vendors and stuff like that. Okay, it's broken up.
Um,
Yeah, it's
Something in
like
the United
frozen.
States you can look just like online. But if not, can you hear me well?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You can hear me? Okay, good. Okay, so if it's in the U.S. and you can just look online, but if it's in China, I recommend Alibaba. I want to say Alibaba. I'm not sure, but that's where I want to say about 90% of the people that has a business get their stuff from. So when you're doing vendors, basically all you're doing, you're going to the website, different vendors that have the same piece. So you're more so just going through which one you want to sell, whether it's good quality, whether it's good pricing, you know, all of that. You're looking into all of that. Look at their reviews, look at how long they've been selling. You got to do all that research. So when you find out the one that you actually do like, contact them. Some message them, let them know, hey, that's based.
It's bad. The connection is not good. Dang. No. Um, yeah, I don't know. It was a little shaky, but now it's like completely not good. Okay, I'm gonna try and add you one more time. I don't know if it was my connection, but that connection ain't good. All right, we gonna try this again. Oh, is my boo Jonathan watching? Yeah, you better be.
Is it better?
Hey, yo!
It's still messing up? Oh my God.
It's good now. I can see you and hear you.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I didn't
Oh
hear
my.
anything you said.
You are okay. I will repeat, yes. Because I'm like, on my screen, it shows so good, so I know it's my phone because I'm in Memphis.
Oh, okay.
It's because I'm in Memphis. That's all it boils down to. Because when I was back in the DMV, it was doing the same thing when I was calling people in Memphis. So
Damn
it's the same
Memphis.
thing. Trees and shit. But anyway, yes. When it comes, hopefully y'all can hear me this time. But when it comes to the vendors, you can hear me good, right? Good. Okay.
You look
When it comes
good.
to the vendors, when it comes to the vendors, U.S. based, you can go ahead, just look online. But when it's China based, of course, like I said, you can go to Alibaba, Alibaba, however they pronounce it. It's like where majority of the people you see selling, I don't care if it's clothes, lashes, whatever,
Mm.
they're getting it more than likely from them. It's just that it carries different vendors. So there's majority of vendors. So when you go on the website, you have, put in the item that you're looking to sell. It's going to have so many different people, so many different ones selling. You just want to go through, see which one is good for the quality, which ones are good as far as price range, all of that. Once you find out and
That's
decide
dope.
who you want to purchase with, yeah, you just contact them and they can send you a sample, all of that. So that's basically how it is. You can have up to how many vendors you want. The work in it is just finding that good vendor. It could be a vendor selling eyelashes and then another one selling the same eyelashes, but which one's better? You know what I mean? Which one's going to sell more? Which one's cheaper? Which one can you get better by the bulk? And that's another thing. You're not going to just be getting items where it's like, I'm getting this item, this item. No, you have to buy by the bulk. So that's where the money comes into play. So if you are starting off, I recommend, of course, you're starting off with a little bit of items because you don't want to go spend this amount of money on, 20 items and only 3 sell. You just wasted all your money, So you definitely want to do that. But they're very easy to talk to, messaging. They do WhatsApp. They do a lot of things like that. Like I said, as far as stickers, you can go to certain websites now, just any website. It doesn't have to be in China, like Alibaba. You can just go on Google and just do your research. Look at other, websites down here that may carry. Amazon's another big one that I say, and I say that for like the quick things you may need, tape, scissors, things like that. Packaging, anything that's small or minor, the little bags that people put lip gloss in sometimes to make it look like that. That wrapping, gift bubble wrap.
So much that goes into that.
Like, you can get that from so much money. Like, it's so much. But when you have a budget in the plan, it works out. Like, I'm happy I gave myself the 6 months I did because everything fell right in place. Like, I was not late for anything. But that's why I'm happy I did that because, like I was telling you, when I was making the candles, it was 3 weeks of me messing up. So had I not, pre-planned or did my research, I could have delayed that. I'm telling y'all November 1st, and I was up on candles. Now I can't tell, you know what I mean? So it's just so much. So when you do these things, you just have to be prepared. Like, do your research, y'all. I felt like I was in school all over again. I felt like, oh my gosh, like this is just so much. But you do not want to give up. You don't want to sell yourself short. Like, if you can do it, don't settle. Like, do what you can do. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm not saying, like you said, babuku things where it's like, okay, now I spend all my money. Like, no. Do what's in your budget. You know what I mean? Fit what's in your budget.
Yes.
And it should work out. It should work out, definitely.
I love that. Yeah. I did not realize how much work went into that, but now that I think about it, down to the little baggies that stuff come in, and like you said, the stickers, the packaging, that's a lot. So, okay, so how's the process when you have to ship things out? Because I know you're shipping things yourself, clearly. So, what's the, because I always see
the
people
most
posting.
Stressful part.
Yeah.
Yes, that's like the most stressful part as far as, and even when I was looking and doing my research, people were saying this, and I'm like, it's going to be fine. But when I did it, I'm like, this is too much. When it comes to the shipping process, as far as like bagging the items, okay, that's okay, as long as you got your stuff set up. But it's the process of weighing the product, buying the shipping label. A lot of people don't know when they're having a business or you're selling online that they're paying for shipping, but you're paying for that shipping label. So you got to think about that price getting taken out as well. So when you're charging your inventory, you have to think about that as well because that's going to get taken out. But that's another thing. The shipping, USPS, they have different ones they use, UPS, all of that. You can decide on who you want to work with because I don't got money like that. I'm going to do USPS, like a majority of the people do. But, yeah, you can pick and decide how you want to go about it. It's just a long process. But thank you to them. They can do pickups. You can knock off at the box, So it makes it easy. But another reason why it's easy is because of Shopify. Shopify, with me, that's the website that I work with. Yeah, so Shopify, they do the shipping label and all that for you. Now, I know some people, they do it in their home. They buy the printer. And if you want to invest more money and do the printer and do all that yourself, or you can make the labels yourself, you can. But starting out, I'm not going to do all that. So
no.
I'm going to have Shopify do all that. And I just print that out, print it out, slap that baby on, and I would either send it off or I'll just wait to have it picked up. Mm-hmm.
That's cool. That is a lot of work that goes into that shipping now.
Yes. And one thing about shipping, if your weight is not, if it's not the right weight, they will send that baby right back. So even if you 1 ounce off, so you have to make sure that when you are, packaging your items, some people, they like to print out their label first and then, package the items. But it's best to package your items, weigh it, see how much it is, and then do the label, because that's what they're going to base it off. But,
you're giving them game right now. You're giving them all the game. That's good
Oh yeah, these
advice. It
tips
really
that
is.
I have to do all this research on.
Look, I'm about to
Yes,
start a
yes,
shop
yes.
tonight. It's like, nah. Okay, let me see the piece that you're wearing right now. The blue, that's nice.
Oh, okay. This is, look, y'all, excuse me for being an
We
adult.
got boobies.
You're right. This is water, basically. It's
Cute.
actually a two-piece. So this is just the top, excuse my nipples. This is just the
It's
top.
cute.
Thank you. I'm
That's
not
like a
going to show
bralette.
the bottom piece, but the bottom is like a thong, but this is like one of the pieces. It's very
Nice.
comfortable. Like when I look at my products, of course, like I want
It
it to be
looks
good.
really
I think about
comfortable.
the comfort that I like. So, really nice. This right here is another piece. This is the robe actually. This is a little small view. It's on my page if you guys want to see more of it, of course. I have everything posted on my page. But this is another robe. This goes for $30. This water piece, it goes for $12.50. But of course it comes with
Ooh.
panties. So it comes with panties. Let me show you something else that I do have that I actually did want to show
I like that
y'all.
they come together too. Because I always hate when I go on
Yes.
sites and I'm like, y'all are really trying to milk me right now. Why would I not buy bottoms with this top? Why? I mean, I get it. You want to buy maybe
Exactly.
just a bralette. But things like that, you
Right.
would want to buy in a set. You can match or whatever you want to do.
Exactly.
But I like that they come together and you're not milking someone and being like, all right, 13 for this top and then 13 for the bottom. So I'm
Dirty for the
spending
right.
$30 on the
Girl,
set.
yes. Gabby, understand. Trust me, I get it. Because I be thinking the same thing. Like, why am I spend 26 on that top to get 26 on the bottom? Like, for what
Why?
reason? That's a whole $60 on just one thing. No. So again, when I thought of my brand, because I'm humble, I used to shop at thrift stores. I used to do things
Girl,
like that. So
half my
I'm
panties
humble.
are from
I know I'm
Ross.
about. Yes, I'm all about a budget, okay? But I'm not like what I would consider. I guess you could say maybe Forever 21. Like, don't get me wrong, I shop at Forever 21, and I was a person who, of course, everybody almost did. But when we all know, put that baby in the wash a couple times, it's not gonna last. Like,
Dusty.
it's like go ahead and buy you some new pants, buy you some new. I mean, it's just not gonna last. But with me, what I wanted to do was I wanted my items to be priced at a point where people can spend money by more than one item. It is not like that. I just spent, $60 on two items, like I did in Victoria's Secret or something. Like, it's just not gonna work. Like, I think of myself like Jasmine. If you went on this page, would you want to spend $30 on one top or one? It's just no, it's not worth it. And that comes in hand when you do your blueprint, when you make your page and how you want to do that. Because some people, they might do free shipping over 50. You wanna do that. What's gonna bring people in? The process for me with picking the free shipping over 35 was me looking at other competitors. Okay, Rihanna does hers for I think like 50. Victoria's Secret was like 75. When I went on both of those pages, I used to think like, Jasmine, you're not about to spend $50 or 75. So
Right.
you about to spend $20. And that's like, I'm just not for it. So I was thinking, Jasmine, pick something, a price that you feel people will at least reach up to or want to spend to get that free shipping. Because people don't want to spend a solid 40. It ain't gonna hurt to spend maybe 30 or 35.
Yeah, but I'm not going on there to. No one's spending that. I'm not spending $60 on panties.
Nobody's doing it. So, and that's what
No.
I thought of when picking out my prices and all of that. So this could be $12.50, but maybe my robe or this is making up for the money that I might be losing from this. It's just certain things that you know what I mean. I and then also quality and how it looks. How I think it feels in the body. This might look cheap to somebody, and they wondering why is it $12.50. But if you feel it, or you know what I mean, it's just different things. Now, if I feel like it was something that's cheaper, something like that, I would, charge it lower or charge it higher if it's better quality. Also, the amount you're putting in and how much it costs for that product. So
that's crazy that they would do free shipping over like 75. That's like. That's
exactly.
Crazy, and that's another way for them to just milk you. I haven't bought anything from Victoria's Secret in years. It's been a while. I have not.
Yes, sir. That's like haven't been in a while, but yes, like even then, that's just crazy. Like I don't like that. You know what I mean? I feel like you're just taking advantage and saying I'm trying to take money. You know what I mean?
Facts,
and with
exactly.
me, I feel like if you're gonna get that much money, I need to be having a lot of products. So that's why I did the post on my page showing, how many products you can get with just 30. Like I have things selling for $10, $15. Like there's things that's on it that's reasonable, but it's not just okay a top. It's the whole set, like you said, or it's a dress.
I love
It's
that.
something that you would technically get for that amount. So yes, I put that in
And you
play.
guys don't forget about that 30% off on her site.
Yes. Yes.
Don't forget about that 30% because that's you hear the prices. Now imagine, you putting that in your cart.
That's something give me a chance hip. Yes, so all you got the cheap prices for the low, and then you getting a discount on top of the cheap prices. It's like, what? Come on now. Yes, and then it's a free shipping over there. Like, you can't go wrong. I'm trying to tell people.
Yeah, you really
like,
can. That's why I'm like, she's a gem. You're a whole gem.
Thank you. Like, you cannot go wrong, trust me. Like, this is why I did think of it this way because, like I said, a lot of people don't have money to just be blowing out.
And they want to feel good and look good.
Yes. Yes, for the
yeah,
logo.
girl, I hear you. I'm going to need that set from you, too, the blossom. I'm going to need that blossom
and I got
set.
You too. Yes.
Do you have any of your
That's
candles?
One of my favorite pieces.
Do you have any of your candles or anything? Because it might kick us off the live in the next, few minutes.
You're fine. I don't have all my candles are boxed away, but I have.
Okay.
I can show you at least. Dang, I can show you at least a candle top. It's bad, but I can show you at least a candle top and the stickers anyway. That way you can see how they come. So this is how the candle tops will look with the designs on the top. But yeah, they're all boxed up. So
that's good. Get your money. Bye.
That way when people order, they just ready to go. You know what I mean?
Girl, yes.
But yes, I wanted to show the one of my songs, so you guys also have an idea of quality, things like that. Before they kick us off, here's one of them. This is Bonfire. She's basically, this is size small, of course, but I wanted to show you guys the stretch, things like that, so you guys know what's it about. It's 100% silk, and that's another thing that I wanted. I wanted my page to be only based on cotton, silk, and satin. Those are my favorite fabrics to, you know what I mean?
Me too.
Luxury vibe.
Yes.
So, that's what I wanted, but hopefully, and
those are nice and stretchy.
That's basically what it is. Thank you. So I wanted to show y'all that just because I do have different styles. So I have styles for people who, want to be more comfortable. Ones that want to be more freaky. People that want to be more daring. Just depends on you. Depends on you. But I'm here to serve. You feel me? I am here to serve.
One thing I did like on Rihanna's site, not to compare you guys, because I'm not doing that, but one thing that I thought was kind of smart was that she does monthly packages of I think if you pay $40 a month, which is not that bad to be honest. It's another bill, just throw another one on it. But she does boxes every month where you take a test and then they'll specialize lingerie for you or your style. And then they'll send you a box, kind of like makeup boxes, but they'll send you pieces every month. But I thought that was smart. But now that I'm thinking with the way your prices are set up, you could spend way more on a site like yours, just going there once or twice, than having to spend $40 every month to get new lingerie. You know what I mean? That is a good idea in a sense, but a lot of people don't have that type of money to be spending that every month. You know what I mean? $40, that's a little expensive.
And don't get me wrong, like you said, that's a smart idea. And with her having that money, girl, yes. And I'm for Rihanna, that's my girl. And I was subscribed.
Girl, yes.
I had it. I didn't do it at first. And then I was like, let me go ahead and try because I want to get this outfit for the low. So let me go ahead and let me be a member real quick so I can get this outfit. And I was skipping it. But at the same time, like you said, it was just pointless to me because, one, I wasn't buying as much as I thought I was because the price or it wasn't a style. I felt like everybody had it. And I'm just I don't want this, so in reality,
I feel that.
I was shopping elsewhere.
I'm going to just buy it when I need panties. I'm going to just buy it when I need it, a special occasion or, buy a couple of pair. But it's not going to be an extra bill a month.
Monthly. Exactly. Now, I feel like that's maybe good for people who, I'm going to say this in the most, I don't know how to say this, I guess in general term. For people who do more things where it does reveal the body. Let's say if you are a stripper, you do OnlyFans, things like that. Maybe things like that.
That's
true. When you are wanting to show your body, that is good for promotion. And trust me, ain't no hate. But you know what I mean? It's good for promotion. So even when I was thinking of me creating lingerie, I'm like, some people, you know, that do strip, stuff like that, they're going to want to wear these pieces because they do have to wear it. You know what I mean? Because they do on a normal. So to me, like you said, if you got the money, by all means, do that. But, you know what I mean?
I'm
Like you
budgeting
said,
over
on your
here,
side right
boo.
now, I'm going to wait until I get to, you know, that mark where I can. But I did want to say when I do my ambassadors, which will probably, I'll be releasing the rules on that in the next 2 weeks so people can join. I will be doing gifts where I'll be giving out ambassador gifts at least once a month. But those are only for the ambassadors. So
where do I sign up?
You get picked, you know, yeah. So, yeah,
Girl, I need that.
With the rules, and it's simple. Like, so I do want I want main, you know, I want all imperfections, flaws, all of that. So I'm all for it. Like,
please.
I want everybody. Yes, I want different. I want diverse.
Because I be feeling so weird.
So.
Like when I see these sites like Fashion Nova, girl, I'm a Fashion Nova queen. I would probably say 98% of my clothes are from Fashion Nova because I'm a curvy woman, okay? Waist on 26, hips on 42. Girl, we curvy over here, okay? But, you know, Fashion Nova, they use models that have enhanced bodies, but they're selling to our community. I try not to think that deep sometimes because I'm a real deep thinker, okay? But I be scrolling and I'm like, let's just say the Black community. Right. I mean, Latinas as well, whatever, women of color. But you guys are trying to sell to this community, but you're using models that are enhanced. You can clearly tell that their body was made by a surgeon. Sorry, beautiful, but it turns me off to buy clothes from them sometimes.
Yes.
Because I'm like, you could have had a thick Black woman or a woman of color modeling this with imperfections and really showing what it's going to look like. But they're putting up this facade of how we should look.
Yeah, you're not thinking hard on it. You're not thinking, honestly, I think the same when I look. Don't get me wrong. I used to buy, and then I stopped because of the same thing you said.
Yeah.
Because it just seemed to, you know, like they're trying to feed what social media likes right now. And it's like, I don't like that. My body don't look like that, okay? If anything, it's close to this. So, you know what I mean? I just being real, you feel me?
And look, that mannequin been looking good.
Yeah. It's like, and even still, you know, I'm not going to say, okay, I'm just mad at people who fix their body. No, like, it's nothing like that. It's just that
it's not like
more realistic. Show models that do have bodies is not like that. So that's what I liked about Rihanna, though. Is that her website did promote all of that.
Why? You know what's so crazy to me? That it's 2020 and things like that excite us. Like, I feel like that should have already been like, but it hasn't. And I'm glad that she has broken that glass ceiling because I'd be tired of seeing twigs. Sis, I don't look like that. Most of Americans don't look like that. We got a little something going on.
True. Exactly.
But seeing her site and seeing bigger men in the boxers, seeing bigger women in the clothes and looking beautiful. I was like, oh my God, Rihanna, you killed the game with that. But that's what you want to do with your ambassadors. You know, you want to Vax. You're a mess. Look, we having too much fun right now. If y'all aren't on this live, I'm sorry. I just want to see if anyone asked any questions. I don't think anyone did. I think everyone was just trying to listen to what you had to say.
Well, thank y'all.
People are funny on here.
I do want to say I did about 2 sales. So for anybody who just purchased from me, thank you. Yes, I appreciate y'all. They did just come through.
Let's keep these sales going. Look, we on all night.
Yes.
At least till 12, okay? No, but for real, everyone check her site out. If you kind of just want to give a little bit about yourself before we go, you know, your site and things like that again.
Yes. Well, of course, just head over to lnlbydawnsha.com.
Bye.
Great. Make sure y'all put the by in the middle because I know my page is LNL Dawnsha. So LNL by Dawnsha. It should pull up perfectly. Just go shop. Like I said, the sale's going to go on to 12 a.m. That should be good from that point. Follow my Instagram, of course. That's where I post like majority of my information. everything. So just follow me on there. And I appreciate
Yes.
y'all for listening. Hopefully I got some tips and stuff like that and know how it
Should
is
I
kind of being
did?
in the business and what
I'm
goes
like,
along with it. Yes.
that's why I love having guests come
Yes.
on, because I like interviewing people that I may not necessarily know a lot about. Like even you
Mhm.
as a person and your business. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I learned some stuff. So hopefully some people learn some things as well. And you guys don't forget to tune into my live in 2 weeks where I'll be interviewing my friend Shayna on her business called Soul Street.
Ooh.
Ooh, 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 Black Farmers Market.
Ooh.
Right?
That's nice.
You might have
Okay.
to come back to the DMV for that.
I am. Now I'm hearing this. Yes.
Well, thank you guys for listening, and go follow her page. Bye.
Yes. Get you some cute items. Thank you.